Hey everybody, Bobby Deen here, and this is the first installment in a series of videos that I'm going to be doing for you that are all about grills and grilling. So let's get started. Today we have a pellet grill, and if you're not familiar, a pellet grill is a great way to do low and slow cooking. It's kind of like convection cooking, so even heating throughout but not a direct flame. So this grill is made by LIFESMART. I did my due diligence, and this is the brand that I went with. I just got this one delivered to my house and put together, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to show you how to get it set up and get started, and later on down the road soon you can check back with me, and I'm going to be showing you all sorts of grilling videos where we're going to be cooking together. I'm going to give you some really good tips, great recipes that maybe you haven't seen before, and I'm going to teach you some things that you might not know. So let's get started with the initial setup on our pellet grill here. Now, a pellet grill is exactly what it sounds like. It doesn't cook with charcoal. It's cleaner, probably healthier, definitely more easy to cook with, I would say, the pellet grill, because this is an electric item. You're going to plug this in. We've got digital controls down here that are very accurate, and they're going to hold temps for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to use this, okay? So we have a really large cooking capacity here that you can see. We've got multiple levels of cooking, if you'd like. These obviously will come out, these grates, okay? And I've already washed these with warm soap and water, so everything's clean. I'm going to go ahead and pull the grates out here so you can see. Now, if you wanted to do a really big roast or a whole turkey, or for you big game hunters out there, it's October. It's my favorite month out of the whole year. College and pro football, lots of tailgating going on, hunting, just everything under the sun. It's a great time to be doing stuff like this. So if you wanted to put a whole turkey on here, or a big piece of venison, or a big roast, or I mean, this thing is big enough to handle just about whatever you'd like. So we'll pull out the lower grates here so we can get a look at the grill with nothing inside of it. And these grates, by the way, are coated. These are wonderful. I don't think you'll have any sticking issues with these at all. And we've got a drip pan in here that I have already layered with tinfoil. You're going to want to do that because it's just going to make things easier down the road. This is just a piece of tinfoil that I put on here. Okay? And that's going to make cleanup easier down the road. There is a deflector, a steel deflector pan in here for the heat. This is where your heat source is going to be in here. Okay. There is an auger. Let's take a look at the pellet grill system here. This is a steel lid. The construction on this thing is rock solid. And by the way, while I've got the lid open, let's take a look. Fail-safe lid stoppers here. So your lid is going to rest. This is just a nice looking piece of equipment. Okay, open up the hopper here and take a look inside, and you can see that there's an auger in there. This is the electric part of it, okay? This thing has a motorized auger with a 30-pound hopper. And the way that the pellet grill works is it is going to feed the pellets down into the heating system there, and it's going to do that in set and desired times to hold your temperature. You'll see what I mean a little bit later on. So let's get our initial burn going here, because from the factory with the pellet grill, it's ready to go, but you got to burn it off. You know what I mean? So we're going to do that, and it's a really easy process. So let's get started. I have got some pellets down here. Now, there are wood heating pellets and there are cooking pellets. And you want to know the difference. You obviously don't want to use the heating element pellets because it's not food grade. So that's the deal. You're just going to want to get food grade pellets. They're made from sawdust. Get a good quality one. They come in all sorts of flavors. You can get hickory or maple or cherry or just about anything under the sun. Let's see. So for the LIFESMART pellet grill initial startup, we're going to take about a half cup of the pellets and pour them right down into the fire pot there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and replace my equipment in here. Here goes the deflector, which fits. You see the notches in here, and inside the grill, you can see the hardware where everything just fits together really nicely. So there's no guesswork. Okay, my drip pan. Back in. And again, I've lined this with tin foil. You're going to want to do that just to make cleanup easier, you know, down the road. And probably replace this piece of tin foil, I don't know, every 2 or 3 times that you cook. Okay. And back in go the grates. And again, this is a really large capacity pellet grill. If I wanted to do, I mean, I can't think of a cut of meat that I would want to cook that wouldn't fit in here. Turkey, a roast, a big loin, big rack of ribs. You could do a couple of rack of ribs on here with no problem. And if you want to do multiple layers of cooking, again, just add in this top grate, and you'll be good to go. I don't know about you, but whenever I get something new, like, I'm so excited about it that I don't even want to cook on it because it looks so good. It's nice and clean. It looks great. I don't even want to use it, but I'm going to. I don't think I mentioned yet that the LIFESMART pellet grill comes with a dual meat probe. Okay, I mentioned that everything is electric. So here's where your meat probes will go. We're not going to use them right now for the initial burn. I'm just going to show you how this works. They plug in right here, okay, and right here on the side, you'll see a hole in the side of the grill right there, and your meat probe, you'll just put it right through here and insert that. I've still got my wire ties on here. And just insert that into the thickest part of the meat, both the probes, and you'll get your probe temp right down here. Now, when you're cooking with a pellet grill, you're going to want to always cook with the lid closed. And for the initial burn, we're going to close it as well. So this is not going to be, you're not going to be out here grilling burgers. You're going to bring this thing up to temperature. You're going to put on whatever piece of meat that is that you want to cook or vegetables. You're going to let it come up to temperature first and then add your meat. I beg your pardon. Let the grill come up to temperature first and then add your meat. Close the lid and don't look at it, because if you're looking, you ain't cooking. Okay? All right, so let's fill the hopper. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. Okay, close the lid. Turn the power on. Really simple to use buttons here. Bring the temperature up to 400. It moves in 5-degree increments. So it's very accurate and it will hold the temp. So I've got the grill set to 400 degrees. Once it comes up to 400 degrees, we're going to let it burn for an hour. So in just a couple of minutes, we're going to begin to see some smoke. This thing's going to be burning. It's going to be going. We'll get our initial burn off done, and after that, we'll be ready to grill. So that's your introduction to the pellet grill. I want you to keep coming back. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to cook together. Again, great recipes, lots of tips, lots of tricks. My wife Claudia is probably going to make an appearance. You might see our kids. You'll definitely see our dogs. You might have already seen them, because this is my house. This is my equipment. And I look forward to you coming back and cooking with me some more. So until next time, I'm Bobby Deen. I'll see you soon.